Days of Our Lives, A Grieving Heart, and Salem's turbulent history of nuptials in the charming, ever-dramatic town of Salem, where secrets simmer beneath the surface and love stories unfold against a backdrop of heartbreak and triumph. The residents are preparing for a momentous occasion. The week of June 16th to 20th, 2025, in Days of Our Lives brings the much-anticipated wedding of Andrew Donovan and Paul Nerita, a beacon of hope after the somber farewell to John Black. Yet, as any longtime viewer knows, weddings in Salem are rarely simple affairs. For an audience of viewers aged 65 and older who have followed the twists and turns of this beloved soap opera for decades, this episode promises a blend of joy, grief, and the chaotic drama that defines Salem's nuptial history. Below, we explore this upcoming wedding, delve into Salem's storied past of matrimonial mayhem, and craft a fictional scenario for the most chaotic wedding the town has ever seen. The history of weddings in Salem, a legacy of drama. Salem's weddings are the stuff of legend, each one a tapestry of romance, betrayal, and unexpected interruptions. For decades, the town has played host to ceremonies that range from heartwarming to catastrophic, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats. Consider the iconic 1980s wedding of Beau Brady and Hope Williams, a union that seemed destined for bliss until a vengeful Kristen DiMera orchestrated chaos, his schemes casting a shadow over their vows. Or recall the 1990s nuptials of John Black and Marlena Evans, a love story so epic it was nearly derailed by secrets, kidnappings, and a last-minute revelation about John's past. These moments, etched in the memories of loyal fans, set the stage for every Salem wedding to be a potential powder keg. More recent examples include the double wedding of Xander Cook and Sarah Horton alongside Alex Kyriakis and Teresa Donovan in July 2024, which imploded spectacularly when Fiona Cook, Xander's mother, arrived to expose Teresa's lies about Alex's paternity. The fallout was pure Salem, tears, accusations, and a ceremony that never reached I do. Another memorable moment came in 2022's Days of Our Lives Beyond Salem, where a gala and wedding were disrupted by a DiMera plot involving mystical prisms, proving that even outside Salem, the town's residents can't escape drama. These events underscore a truth known to every Days fan. In Salem, a wedding is less about the vows and more about who or what will append them. For older viewers, these weddings are more than plot points, they're milestones that mirror their own lives. The joy of a young couple's promise, the sting of betrayal, the resilience to love again. These themes resonate deeply, offering a sense of connection to Salem's fictional world. As Andrew and Paul prepare to tie the knot, the weight of this history looms large, hinting that their day may be anything but serene. The upcoming wedding of Andrew and Paul, a ray of light after the heavy sorrow of John Black's funeral, where Salem's residents gathered to honor a hero who died saving Beau Brady. The town is ready for a celebration. Andrew Donovan, the son of Shane and Kimberly Brady, and Paul Nerita, John Black's son, are set to wed in a ceremony that promises beauty and hope. Their love story, which began during a high-stakes mission in Days of Our Lives Beyond Salem in 2022, has blossomed into a partnership rooted in trust and mutual respect. Paul, once entangled in a love triangle with Sonny Kyriakis and Will Horton, has found his true match in Andrew, an ISA agent whose quiet strength balances Paul's vibrant energy. The wedding, slated for the week of June 16th to 20th, 2025, will take place in the Horton Estates garden, a setting steeped in Salem's history. Picture the scene. Rows of chairs adorned with white ribbons, a trellis draped in roses, and a soft summer breeze carrying the scent of blooming flowers. Family and friends, including legacy characters like Brady Black, Belle Black, and Shane Donovan, gather to witness this union, their presence a nod to the show's rich tapestry. For Paul, this moment is a triumph, a chance to build a future with the man he loves. For Andrew, it's a homecoming, a return to the town where his family's roots run deep. Marlena Evans, portrayed with grace by Deidre Hall, will attend, her heart heavy with the loss of John. Yet, as she watches Paul, her stepson, take this step, she finds solace in imagining John's pride. John, who cherished family above all, would have been thrilled to see Paul's happiness, and Marlena's bittersweet smile reflects this truth. For viewers who have followed Marlena's journey through love and loss, this moment is a poignant reminder that joy can coexist with grief, a lesson that resonates with life's complexities. A chaotic wedding scenario. the ultimate Salem showdown. The Horton Garden is a vision of elegance, with sunlight filtering through the trees and a string quartet playing softly. Andrew, dashing in a tailored tuxedo, and Paul, radiant with joy, stand before their loved ones. Marlena, seated in the front row, clutches a handkerchief, her eyes shining with pride. Brady Black, Paul's brother, serves as best man, while Teresa Donovan, Andrew's sister, is a reluctant maid of honor, her past schemes making her a wild card in any gathering. The instigator, Kristen DiMera. The chaos begins with the arrival of Kristen DiMera, played with delicious menace by Stacey Hayduk. Kristen, a master of disruption, has a knack for turning joyous occasions into battlegrounds. Her motive? A lingering grudge against Paul, who once thwarted her plans during a Beyond Salem mission, and a desire to upstage the DiMera family's rival clans. Kristen crashes the wedding uninvited, striding down the aisle in a dramatic red gown just as the officiant asks if anyone objects to the union. The disruption. Kristen's bombshell is a forged document claiming Andrew was involved in a covert ISA operation that endangered Salem's residents, a lie designed to sow doubt and fracture the couple's trust. Gasps ripple through the crowd as Andrew's face pales and Paul's eyes narrow, torn between love and suspicion. Teresa, sensing an opportunity to deflect attention from her own past misdeeds, leaps to her brother's defense only to accidentally reveal her own secret. She's been blackmailing a DiMera associate to secure her position at Titan. The situation escalates when E.J. DiMera, Kristen's brother, storms in, furious that his family's name is being dragged through the mud. His confrontation with Kristen turns physical, knocking over the floral arch and sending petals scattering like confetti. Guests scatter, some trying to mediate, others egging on the chaos. Marlena, ever the voice of reason, attempts to calm the crowd, but her pleas are drowned out by the shouting. The climax. Just when it seems the wedding is doomed, a surprise ally emerges, Sammy Brady, who makes an unscheduled return to Salem. Fresh from her travels, Sammy bursts onto the scene, her fiery spirit undimmed. With a flair for the dramatic, she exposes Kristen's document as a fake, having uncovered evidence during her own adventures abroad. Sammy's revelation shifts the tide, but not before Kristen, in a last-ditch effort, hurls a glass of champagne at Sammy, sparking a full-blown melee among the guests. The ceremony is halted as the garden descends into pandemonium. Chairs topple, the cake collapses, and the quartet flees in terror. Andrew and Paul, caught in the whirlwind, share a determined look. Refusing to let their day be ruined, they climb onto a table, seize the microphone, and exchange vows amid the chaos, their voices rising above the din. The guests, moved by their resilience, gradually quiet, and the ceremony concludes with a kiss that seals their love against all odds. Why Kristen? Kristen DiMera is the perfect instigator for this chaos. Her history of manipulation, from faking pregnancies to orchestrating kidnappings, makes her a natural catalyst for drama. Her personal vendetta against Paul and her desire to assert DiMera dominance ensure her actions are both plausible and explosive. For viewers, Kristen's antics are a thrilling callback to the show's villainous legacy, offering a dose of nostalgia wrapped in modern flair. ## rewriting the spoilers, a detailed, dramatic narrative. The upcoming episode of Days of Our Lives is a testament to Salem's ability to balance light and shadow. After the heart-wrenching farewell to John Black, whose death in a warehouse explosion saved Bo Brady, the town craves a moment of joy. Andrew and Paul's wedding is that moment, a celebration of love that promises to uplift a grieving community. Their journey, which began with a spark during a Beyond Salem mission in 2022, has grown into a bond that withstands the pressures of their high-stakes careers and complex family legacies. Andrew, the eldest son of Shane and Kimberly Brady, brings a quiet strength to the relationship, while Paul, a former baseball star turned investigator, adds warmth and charisma. The ceremony, set in the Horton Garden, is a nod to Salem's traditions, with every detail meticulously planned. White roses, Paul's favorite, adorn the altar, and a vintage lace runner, borrowed from the Horton family, lines the aisle. The guest list is a who's who of Salem's elite. Brady, Bell, Shane, and even Roman Brady, who offers the Brady Pub as the reception venue. The event is a communal effort, with Maggie Horton overseeing the catering and Julie Williams arranging the flowers, their contributions a reminder of the town's tight-knit spirit. Marlena Evans, still navigating the loss of John, finds herself at the heart of the story. Her grief is palpable, a quiet ache that surfaces in moments of solitude. Yet, As she watches Paul prepare for his wedding, she feels a connection to John's memory. John, who saw Paul as a son in every way, would have been overjoyed to witness this day, and Marlena clings to that thought. Her presence at the ceremony, elegant in a soft lavender dress, is a symbol of resilience, a reminder that love endures even in the face of loss. For older viewers, Marlena's journey is a mirror to their own experiences, a testament to the strength found in honoring loved ones by embracing life's joys. The episode's emotional core lies in its ability to weave together celebration and sorrow. As Andrew and Paul exchange vows, their words carry the weight of their shared history and the hope of a future together. The guests, many of whom have faced their own trials, are moved by the couple's commitment, their applause a collective affirmation of love's power. Yet, the specter of Salem's chaotic wedding history looms, hinting that this day may not unfold as planned. Will Kristen DiMera, EJ, or another familiar face disrupt the proceedings? Or will Andrew and Paul defy the odds, proving that their love can withstand even Salem's wildest storms? #, a timeless tale for a cherished audience. This episode of Days of Our Lives is a gift, a chance to revisit the town that has been a constant in their lives. The clear, easy-to-understand narrative invites them to lose themselves in Salem's drama while reflecting on their own stories of love and loss. Andrew and Paul's wedding, Marlena's quiet strength, and the potential for chaos all speak to the universal truths that define the human experience. As Salem's residents gather to celebrate, they remind us that life, like a soap opera, is a series of moments, some joyful, some painful, but all part of a story worth telling. So, tune in for the week of June 16th to 20th, 2025, and prepare for a wedding that could be Salem's most unforgettable yet. Whether it's a serene exchange of vows or a chaotic showdown, one thing is certain. In Salem, every moment is a chance for love to shine through the storm.